Hey Virgo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ann from CancerMoonsTarot. Cancer Moons, why did I say it like that? It's your boy Ann from CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your December 15th through the 31st mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, you're more than welcome to. That is down in the description box down below. Right before getting into your energy, there's just this like throat chakra, kind of like, it feels like your throat chakra is closing, like you're very quiet, you're very silent about something. I feel like there is something that you either need to confront within yourself, or there's something that you need to say to another person, because it feels to me like you're holding yourself back in saying something or conveying some sort of message. Be mindful of that. This also could be that there's a message trying to come through for you from your angel and your spirit guides, and you may be avoiding that message or not necessarily paying attention to it. So for any of you Virgos out there, if you've been seeing synchronicities like 1111, 111, 222, 444, I do feel like your guides are trying to communicate with you, but you haven't been paying attention to those signs. So if you see any number synchronicities, definitely tune in, see what you're thinking at that time, see how you're feeling, and just be extra aware in the second half of the month. I feel like there's some sort of message that needs to come through you, but you're holding back on it, okay? So maybe there's something you need to say and get off your chest, or maybe there's a message for you that you haven't necessarily been seeing, okay? So let's go ahead and get on into it, and let's see what we got going on. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout December 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming in for Virgo's mid-month, please? Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 15th through the 31st. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Queen of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And by the way, it was not the Queen, it was actually the King, okay? Your current energy, we got here 10 of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. We have here the Page of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you, we have here the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting reading coming through so far. So I'm kind of picking up on this feeling, Virgo, where it's like, well, I have everything that I need. I have stability. I have a good friend. I have a good family. I have good friends. I'm stable right now. But at the same time, it kind of feels like something's missing. I kind of feel like that's what's going on with you guys intuitively here, because taking a look at your overall energy to your current, you have here the King of Cups, and you have here the 10 of Pentacles. You feel like your life right now is in a pretty good spot. It's in a pretty good direction. But at the same time, even though everything may be good and you may be in a pretty great emotional place, you still feel like there is more that this world has to offer you. You still feel like there's kind of something missing here. Now, taking a look at who you're dealing with, we have your Page of Pentacles. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And of course, with the outcome that's present, we have here the 4 of Pentacles, which to me, that's what I'm picking up on. I feel like the 4 of Pentacles is that energy of something is missing, okay? So let's take a look real quick at this Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles showing up for the person that Virgo is dealing with? Let's gain some clarification on that. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have here the Queen of Swords. Yeah, something is missing. It probably is a person here. Okay, it could be an air sign that you're probably missing during this time. Let's get one more clarifier. Why is the outcome the 4 of Pentacles between Virgo and this individual? And we have here the Moon card. High tide emotions. When emotions become very high tide, sometimes irrational decisions can be made. So you feel like maybe the person you're dealing with made an irrational decision to cut you out, or maybe they were in a place in time where they were so emotional that they made a quick decision to cut you out. So Virgo, essentially right now, you're kind of going through a little bit of confusion. 2 of Pentacles. What's missing is somebody in your life that you deeply care about. But at the same time, you don't really feel like it was justified for them to cut you off and to move forward and to be at a distance from you right now. You kind of feel like somebody walked away from you very unjustified. And with that 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups, it's like, I'm going to be okay. I'm doing fine emotionally. My life right now is going in a pretty good direction. Nothing bad's necessarily happening. 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, you're like, my life's pretty good right now. But I do miss this person, and I do feel like it was unfair for them to cut me out the way that they did. So even though everything's well, there's still that part of you, aka this person, that you feel is missing, and I think you're still holding on to them here. All right? So what I'm going to do, Virgo, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of December. Then I'll see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of December. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Virgo is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of December? How does the person that Virgo is dealing with feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of December 2020? First card out, we have here a 6 or a 3. No, a 3 of Pentacles. Next card out, we got here the Temperance. We have here the 8 of Swords. We also have here 3 of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Hangman, and the Emperor card. So, looking at your person's feelings, that's a lot of different emotions. Let's take a look here and see what we got going on, okay? So first things first, we have here the 3 of Pentacles, and we have here the Temperance card. How they feel about you, Virgo? They feel like you're a very well put together individual. They feel like you're a very balanced individual. So when it comes towards their feelings for you, they know that you're worth investing into. They see you as a person who is worth getting to know. They see you as a person who is obviously a pretty great one, to be quite honest. They have a good perspective of how they look at you. Now, with the 8 of Swords here to the 3 of Wands, this is where things get a little bit interesting, though. 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords. I think they're stuck in their head on deciding whether or not if letting you go was the best idea. Now, it's not really coming up with a reason just yet of why they did let you go, so we'll dive into that in a little bit. But I think the person you're dealing with is having second thoughts or having doubts if letting you go was a good idea. Because keep in mind, they're the person who walked away, but I feel like they're like, did I make a mistake doing that? Definitely over here, they're contemplating if they made the right choice moving forward. They're contemplating if they made the right choice leaving you behind. Now, we also have here the Ace of Swords and we have here the Hangman. So, essentially, with these two cards together, by them cutting you out, in a way, it's almost made them feel stagnant. In a way, it's almost made them feel more stuck. So, Virgo, you kind of believe this person irrationally cut you out, and they may actually be feeling that way as well. They're kind of like, why did I cut off Virgo? Why did I let Virgo go? Because I'm not feeling better when I actually let them go. You know, I'm kind of feeling stuck right now. So there's kind of a lot of confusion going on, you know, not only just with you, but with the person you're dealing with. And I think they're trying to be on top of this situation. They're trying to be in control of their feelings and emotions right now. But I think that the person you're dealing with is just very much so going through many different emotional phases. Remember how I told you that this person has high tide emotions? I think that because their emotions are so high tide right now, they are feeling many different things and many different type of ways. You know, there's a moment, Virgo, where they're like, okay, I want to be with Virgo and I want to, like, you know, grow with them and have this beautiful relationship. And then the next moment they're like, no, I need to be alone and focus on myself. And then the next moment they're like, did I make a wrong choice? And then the next moment they're like, did I make the right choice? Oh no, I did make the right choice. It's like very overthinking type of energy. It's very back and forth, not knowing what to do. So that's what I'm seeing coming through here with your person so far. In regards to what's going on with this individual throughout the second half of December, let's take a look at that. We have here the Queen of Pentacles. We also have here the Knight of Cups. And one more card, we have here the Death card. So with the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Death card, Scorpio energy here, by the way, I think this is this person saying, okay, I have to put in time in to giving new relationships a chance. So here's the thing, Virgo. God, this reading is like going in so many different directions. I'm trying to keep up with one story at a time, but put it this way. Your person's emotionally confused on what they want. So in the second half of December, it looks to me like they're going to try to invest time into new dating experiences and meeting new type of people, but it's going to be a big change for them, considering that they still love and care about you. So I need to understand this more. Let's take a look and see why this person cut out Virgo in the first place. Why did this individual walk away from Virgo or cut Virgo out in the first place? We have here the 5 of Wands. We have here the King of Swords. And we have here the 9 of Pentacles. they felt that this connection was too intense, per se. I feel like you're connecting with somebody that felt like this intensity was too much for them, that it almost became conflicting. 5 of Wands. And I think they felt like it was too serious as well, because you also have here the King of Swords. So with the fact that they had such serious feelings for you, and for the fact that it was so intense that it was almost conflicting to them, they kind of came to the conclusion that being single would be a lot more easier to manage than the connection that they have between you and them. So yeah, Virgo, whoever you're connecting with here, it's not like they don't love you. I think they are very much so in love with you. I think they are very much so connected to you, but to the point where that makes them anxious, to the point where that makes them feel conflict, to the point where that makes them feel like this is too much for them to handle. So yeah, the person you're connecting with feels like they can't handle the connection that the both of you have. Now, moving in the second half of December, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Death card, they're trying to see if giving themselves an opportunity to meet new people romantically will be easier for them. They feel like if they were to be able to meet another person, it would be a more easier connection to manage. I hope I'm making sense, guys. I hope you're following through, you know? But nonetheless, I think the person you're dealing with just feels like this connection's too intense, and they believe like if they meet somebody else, that would be much more easier to manage. But at the same time, as irrational as that kind of sounds, because you know what they could do, Virgo, they could work on this connection with you and learn how to navigate it and learn how to manage it. But instead of that, they're trying to take the easy way out. They're like, I'll just find another connection and maybe that will be easier for me and it will be less intense and it will be great. But here's the thing. If the person you're dealing with, Virgo, gets into a relationship with somebody else and still has these intense, strong feelings for you, how do you think that's going to work out? Eventually, the person you're dealing with is going to still feel conflicted because they're going to realize, I still love Virgo and I'm with this person. What am I going to do? So whoever you're connecting with right now is kind of in a giant pool of conflicting energies. And it's interesting because I don't know if this was for last month's reading or the month before, but you had a very similar reading to this recently for one of the monthlies, and it kept talking about a lot of conflict. So yeah, I think you're dealing with somebody who's incredibly conflicted. And not for nothing, if they end up finding someone new or dating someone new, they're still going to be missing you. At the end of the day, Virgo, oh wow, that was intense. I heard it's always been you. So I think this person knows that it's always been you. They love the crap out of you. They definitely desire you, but they don't know how to handle this connection. Let's go on your end of things, Virgo. Let's see what's up over there. How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Virgo, please, throughout the second half of December? First card out, we have here the Devil. Next card out, we got here the Ace of Cups. You definitely love this person, but at the same time, you are very frustrated with the choices they've made. Moving forward from that, we have the Three of Cups. We have here the Justice. We have here the Star. And we also have here the World card. Yeah, Virgo, it speaks volumes with these cards coming out. You love the individual that you're dealing with. You do want them to come home with you. You do want them to reconcile with you and to be a part of your life. And you do feel like they irrationally walked away from you. What you want is the balance back. You want to be back in balance with this person. You want them to understand that even if this relationship is intense, the both of us can work through it. The both of us can work on this connection to make it something beautiful. Remember, partnerships are about being a team. It's not about every man for themselves. Moving forward from that, you have here the Star card and you have here the World card. So looking at the second half of December for you, Virgo, I definitely feel like you're still holding on to hope that you and this individual will come back together. I think that you let them go, and even though you knew it wasn't the greatest feeling or the easiest thing to do, you let them go because you knew eventually they'll come back. I feel like a part of you, Virgo, believes that by setting this person free, they will come back and the two of you will be meant to be. Remember how I said in the beginning of the video, King of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, you have a lot of great things in your life going for you right now. There just seems to be something missing. What's missing is this person. And even though you had to set them free, I think you realize that they'll be on their way back to you. Okay? So I don't see you letting go of hope. I see you still thinking that they'll come back to me at some point. Now, in regards to what's going on with Virgo throughout the second half of December, let's take a look at that. What do we got going on for Virgo throughout the second half of December? We have here the Six of Cups, we have here the Ace of Wands, and we also have here the Ten of Wands. I do feel like you're going to be trying to put this burden behind you. I feel like you're trying to keep positive during the second half of the month here. It's like, I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to be in a position of time where I believe that things between me and this individual are truly over. I'm going to think positive and hopefully look forward to a bright new beginning. So I feel like you're very hopeful here, you know? You're being very positive and you're like, we'll be back together. Everything will work out the way that it needs to. Of course, though, that is all going to kind of rely on the choices that the person you're dealing with makes. You know, right now, the choice that they're making is to, you know, not be involved with you and to try to find someone else. Meanwhile, that choice is only going to cause a lot more conflict in their life, considering that they really love and care for you. So, like I said, the person you're dealing with, they are a giant ball of conflict. And until they figure their stuff out, it seems to me like this connection is going to be very, very stagnant. Now, in regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Virgo and this person, let's take a look. We have here the Justice card, we have here the Two of Cups, and we have here the Seven of Swords. Clarify that Seven of Swords, please. Why is the Seven of Swords coming up? And we have here the Nine of Cups. Virgo, what I'm going to tell you guys is that even though you are hopeful for a reconciliation between you and this person, I want you guys to continue focusing on yourselves. Nine of Cups. Continue focusing on your own life. Don't put too much draw or too much focus on the individual that you're dealing with. I do believe a reconciliation is going to happen, but I also don't think it's going to happen as quick as you would like it to. With the Justice card here, with the Judgment card here and the Two of Cups, it is confirming that yes, the two of you will reconcile, but I wouldn't wait forever, if that makes sense. Because whoever you're dealing with right now, they are having a whole different cycle that they need to go through before they come to the realization that it's been you all along. And by that time, it might be too late for you to accept this reconciliation. So Virgos, I don't want you guys to waste your time because I see this cycle kind of stretching out. I see this being a long cycle. I see the person you're dealing with dating another person, going through that, recognizing that that relationship wasn't for them and that you were always the one for them, and then them coming out of nowhere, wanting to get back together with you, especially when you'll be at a good place in your life, and then I don't know if you'll accept this person back or not. But I see the opportunity of reconciliation reappearing, but it feels like it's going to be after quite some time. So that's why I'm telling you, Virgo, of course, you can be hopeful that the two of you will be together again because, yes, this person will reconcile with you or ask to be back in your life again. But by that time, your feelings may change, and by that time, it may be too late. So I wouldn't wait on this person. Don't wait on somebody, Virgo, who's not waiting on you. Even though this connection is powerful, even though this connection is intense, I want you guys to do what is going to make you happy. And I want you guys to let go of this person just as you let them go before. All right, set this individual free. And by the time they do come back, if you feel like it's meant to be and you want to be back together with them, definitely feel free to. But I can't tell you how long that's going to be. I feel like whoever you're dealing with has a long journey and a long cycle that they're about to go on. All right. As for the overall outcome between Virgo and this person throughout the second half of December, let's take a look. And we got here the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're going to continue to be held back. You also have here the Tower. And that's when the awakening starts to begin. Virgo, there's a lot of information to talk about, so I'm going to try to cover this in the most simplest way as possible and break this down to you. Nine of Wands and the Tower card coming out for the outcome. Will there be a reconciliation in the second half of December? Probably not. I think that this person is still going to be MIA. I think they're still going to be distanced from you. Now, with the Tower card here, the Tower card is symbolizing the cycle and journey the person you're dealing with is about to begin, okay? What that cycle is that they're going to go through a cycle that is going to break the confliction they've been currently experiencing. Remember how I told you the person you're dealing with right now is incredibly conflicted on if they want to be with you or if they want to be with somebody else, or, you know, maybe they shouldn't have let you go or maybe they should have. You know how their energies are incredibly conflicting? Well, they're about to go on a cycle that's going to basically bring into their awareness what it is they truly want. So throughout this cycle, I think they're going to meet somebody new. I think they're going to date somebody new. And I think that through that new relationship process, they're going to come to the realization that, fuck, I really miss Virgo. I can't let go of Virgo, and I can't be happy with this person, but also be unhappy because I don't have Virgo. So whoever you're dealing with here, as they're going through a new cycle with a new person, they're going to come to the realization, Virgo's always been the person for me. And they are going to propose a reconciliation. This can happen in months. This can happen in a year. Because I feel like this cycle is going to be drawn out. I feel like it's going to be a little bit long. And at the end of the day, here's the tricky part, Virgo. By the time that they want a reconciliation with you, I'm not too sure if you're going to be open to it. I'm not too sure if you're still going to be feeling the same exact way you feel. So I cannot tell you that you'll definitely accept this reconciliation, but I can tell you that the proposal will come through. It's just going to be a long cycle that the person you're dealing with is going on. You know, they had to go through this cycle to become aware to the fact that you've always been the one they wanted. And even though it should have been easier for them to determine that from the start, even though it should have been a given from the start, that's something that they had to go through within their own personal journey. So yeah, I don't see reconciliations coming through anytime soon, but I do see that offer coming through. I want to say anywhere between the next 6 months to 8 months. I do see it coming through for you, definitely within 2021, but I'm not too sure if you're going to accept it or not by then. So in regards to this reading, it's really going to kind of be those wait and see type of readings on if you're going to take the action to be with them or if you're going to let them go when that reconciliation proposal comes through within the next 6 to 8 months, okay? So yeah, this reading was very, very specific, so this probably won't resonate to every Virgo out there. Of course, if this is not your reading, do not apply it to your life, but if parts of it resonate, take what resonates and apply that to your life, okay? But if it doesn't, feel free to let that go. All right, so Virgo, if there are any questions, comments, and concerns, hit me up in the comment section down below. This reading was a lot to swallow, so if there's anything you're confused on, I will try to get to you guys as much as possible to answer any kind of questions, comments, or concerns that you have. But as far as what I could see, I do see them coming back, but I think that it's going to take some time. And I feel like your best interest, Virgo, is to completely focus on yourself right now. 9 of Cups. Do what is filling your own cup. Do what is bringing happiness in your life. Focus directly on yourself. And also, one more thing to mention, I don't want you to be held back if another love interest comes your way. I want you guys to know, if somebody new comes your way and you're interested in them romantically and you feel like this person is a really great individual, I want you to take that shot. Okay, don't hold yourself back because you're connected to this individual. If a new love interest comes your way, feel free to take those opportunities, okay? So don't hold back. Right now, let this person go. Set them completely free. And if they come back, which I believe they will, maybe it's meant to be. That decision will be yours in the end, okay? So set yourself free completely from this cycle right now, Virgo. You have no need to be a part of this cycle. They have their own journey that they need to embark on. As for you, right now it's time to focus on yourself. Right now it's time to focus on your life. Enjoy living it. Do it as much as you can, right? Just have the best life as possible. And yeah, if any other romantic opportunities come your way and you feel like this is a really great opportunity, don't let yourself be held back. Definitely indulge in the opportunities that are up ahead, okay? Virgo, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your December 2020, and I will catch you guys in January 2021. Much love, my Virgo gang. Peace.